Africa's curse. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of political office and political space is one of servant leadership, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of public space and public office is an honor and a privilege, that is the day Africa begins to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that the occupation of office is not one for the privatization of public wealth, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that they do not have the monopoly of wisdom, that is the day that Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that longevity in office is not the solution to African problems, that is the day Africa begins to realize their potential. The day that the African politician begins to remember that the electoral vote is a charge for them to deliver on health, on agriculture and education, that is the day Africa will begin to know her place in the world. The day the African politician is liberated from the chains of greed, that is the day that Africa will realize the potential. And I say all that because it is not lost on me that one of the reasons why Africa cannot unite is because we have become so used as politicians in Africa to our little countries where we are treated like demigods. And because we too, we who are the led, we have treated our leaders as demigods for too long, and they now are conditioned to believe that they are gods. You know, respecting leaders is a good thing, because that is what is right. Once you have given people the privilege to serve you, you give them respect. But respect must be earned.
Good evening from them. It's been a moment. I will tell you all the CEO for Voice of Salone Network. Today, February 21st, Friday. Again, welcome everybody. Welcome. Today we can talk about the big occasion where it take place in our country. Something big. We can talk about the entire thing from the beginning all the way to the end. So today Friday we will make them fun and we therefore enjoy and we will get enough discussion. So with me tonight I get Mr. Kutubu for help me sell the ship here. We take the ship here from Usa with the table salon today. So over to you, Professor. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much for the invitation. And by with me, I want to use this occasion for inform all the viewers, listeners, and my boss. We are in charge of social media review. Lady Fatima Savage, you don't come back by what power. And I believe say it will conflict and see me at the ground. You see, so believe me, this Sunday will be one of them fantastic day the work you ever get. We can't wait for your informal ID for Daniel to be. So I want to thank you for the invitation, and I look forward to a very robust discussion for tonight. And I hope say we until will come, until baby will come, because I really our informal they can Daniel to win. So back to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kutubu. And today got to be fun. Love making light and fun. Most of the time also have to be serious. It's not important that Salone not be serious all the time. So you shouldn't make it serious, stay, pass you for laugh over. But at the end of the day, Salone business, now we all business. So we get a question where we ask about what happen for this big deal what we get. But I wonder if now we own day or not we own day. I depend on me get that day or now we all are sailing and get day. So that make we ask the question today, say the president in wedding. His wedding just happened, we're not concluding a Salone. Now, a state wedding or not just a private ceremony. So, Mr. Kutubu, before me jump, I take and go, I go hand them over to because the historian, now you know a whole lot about it here. And we also they pass this question to the audience there. We want to know if this wedding way it happened, or in fact, now wedding or not just a vow, or if not a wedding, not a state wedding this, or not just a private wedding. So over to you, sir. Now put in the spot. One thing.
Thank you so much, Mr. CEO. The question you asked today, you get a lot of angles, and we also get legal implications, and you also get religious implications. First, let we look at the legal implication. We, of course, like everybody, just like even with the Muslim themselves, they can always say, we don't balaga done. The next thing they do, they married. Actually married a good thing. A very good union and for enter into. And I make the pastors and the imam, they can always tell us, don't enter into them lightly. Because they're very sacred mission only. So all you they say, today the president married, at least we can congratulate her for that. Because, part of the happiness that if they don't get partner, we if you say we will help them with you. But here are the constraints. President Bio, by waiting we understand in a Catholic, by waiting we understand. And from also waiting we understand, he been get a wife before, be get a wife. And then in where freedom married now, himself being get a husband. So but the question though we get for ask, if President Bio na a Catholic and he still hold on to that Catholic faith, how it come about where he married that church, the Catholic church? The question we were asked, is it that the Catholic church they relaxed the rule because Mr. Bio, the president, is that what they did? Because we know of this, that once they know they allow that. I can give examples of this. Queen Elizabeth, one of her cousins, as a matter of fact, they get cause for give up Prince Michael. Prince Michael go through that same problem in England. Then I can give another example, Victor Kanu, where now the High Commissioner, where they send go to the Court of St. James, England. We were Sabia Mewomi, they follow the politics. We know say he be married to one. He be married. Then when he go after he don't present in letters of credentials to the Queen, and also take a night turn around, then he go present another woman, saying I wave that as your father woman then be Kwame Nkrumah in confidential secretary Genevieve. So the British government say no, they don't go take this. They found that may lead to a recall that make sure Castillo is recall, but you know people have Salone or was left now. Say got to come. So if President Bio still not practicing Catholic, and then they go by in the Catholic church, then you're going to wonder if the church they now say they know they cave in. Because as far as we know, this is one of the doctrines where the Catholic Church they know they recognize that they know they recognize divorce at all. Once you don't marry, that's about it. Say go. So that again a big question. Now we go to the lady services Fatima Bio. All this time, so you been the title of First Lady, Mrs. Fatima Bio. This is what everybody know you about for. The whole world know you for that. Everybody. So what do they tell you now? Now you married? Now you actually married? So the answer now yes. So in fact, what do they tell you? All that today you actually not to be the real wife of the man. Were you shagging? If we have been shagged together, then you use the title, the offices and the protocol and everything. We come with the First Lady. That a big no. I can give another example. We all know the president of Mozambique. He died by a plane crash. Michelle or something like that. Someone Michelle or whatever it is. So the late Nelson Mandela picked him up as him wife. But here's what happened. And your very good friend, where they all be there, that the struggle for liberation, where there's more to they tell them, say, no. As long as that woman they not to you married wife, I don't go recognize her. And that is hold on to that table. So there are a lot of angles that, like I said, the legal angle. But which I don't want to monopolize the discussion. Let's send them back to the CEO. Let me come up, we'll come back, and then we sharpen the discussion thing. So back to you, sir.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Kutubu. And what I will talk now is that we know the Catholic Minimum put a press release out. Yeah, about some things them way clarify that's how you can talk about. The press release clearly indicates say the president will be married. According to them, they say he'll be married at the church. I don't know if people can get that press release day, but if the technical team gets to make them go show we am right and make them see and for sure say that side they be not clear. Then they get feedback on your side. Okay. So according to them, the talk say thank you very much. I don't put them up for you. The press release clearly tell we say the president they don't can find out say in previous wife when Miss Francis they not be married na the church. They go do a traditional married, but they can't just bless na the church. So because of that, they married with a married on the registry and the traditional not affect the president in married one at church. So we just want to make sure say we put that out there. Say the president, according to them, it is legal for married Miss Fatima. So now one of the things now we get on social media when they cause the problem. Plenty of them if you say it married in the Catholic Church, but the Catholic the priest then don't investigate them. Then call the woman and then talk to the woman. The woman tell them say now Thanksgiving them in go to the church, not to a wedding. The woman insists about come say yes, they be married at traditional married and then go to register and get the license, but then end up going to church just for a blessing. So because of that, the president of violate the law. So which means after when the woman don't divorce now, which don't them automatically give them the lead way. But I will ask the technical to make them play Mr. Umar Fofana in report to do on that, and then we will come back and take them from there. But at this point, according to this, so because I don't go too much with the Catholic stuff, we have to try to get some people who can discuss that deeply. But I will ask the technical team for make them go play Umar Fofana in your own side. No, in report where you give them will come back. So while we wait on that, waiting are you take concerning
President Julius Madabio waits for his lady love to walk down the aisle, and if you're confused because you know that already he has a wife, and First Lady Fatima Bio, that is who she is. Well, don't be confused. The two are exchanging their vows again. The president and his wife married in a civil ceremony in the UK 7 years ago before he entered State House. But with this announcement that they're going to exchange vows again, this time in a Catholic church, it has set tongues wagging. Let's speak to Umaru Fofana, our correspondent in Freetown. Umaru, so first of all, why is this controversial? It sounds like it's a blessing in a Catholic church. What's the problem?
Hi, Claire. Well, that's the question which the president and his supporters have been asking. But other people are saying that this goes just beyond that. A, the president was married before and then they divorced with the first wife. The first wife claims that they were married before the Catholic Church, in which case divorce is not accepted. B, they are saying that it's a waste of money because they say it's going to be a lavish ceremony at a time when the country is going through some economic crunch. Now, the Catholic Church has stepped in saying that A, they have not been able to ascertain whether in fact the president and his former wife who lives in the United States were ever married before the church, and B, the president and his current wife were married under civil laws. Therefore, that has to be brought before the Catholic Church before it can be accepted by the church which the president frequents.
So they're basically saying we're prepared to believe him, essentially, and lots of people aren't really buying that then. They're saying, well, it's a rule for him and it would be a different rule for the rest of us.
Well, yes, as president, the critics say he has to be held up there and scrutinized, if you like. And the Catholic Church, which hardly ever comes out and speaks on issues generally, did come out and issued a 3 or 4 page, press release saying that they have investigated that, in fact, the former wife was never married before the Catholic Church, and they said there was no issue with that. And also that they are saying that under the Catholic doctrine, the president is obliged to come, and that is what the president and his spokespeople have been at pains to explain. But the other point is the financial involvement. Critics say money shouldn't be wasted on this because they already are a married couple. And the president and his supporters are saying, no, we are not going to have any lavish ceremony. It's going to be quiet, a family affair. The first lady, it has to be said, was a celebrity, an actress in the Nollywood film industry. And therefore, they say that such people do not get married, be it through the Catholic way or some other way, without throwing massive parties, which they say is going to be at the expense of the state, and which the government says will not be at the expense of the state.
Well, this is the thing, it's going to be very public, isn't it? So I guess everybody will be able to scrutinise later what's been spent on this wedding, how many people are coming, the lavishness of the ceremony. Will anybody be able to find out who spent what on it, where this money's come from?
Well, it's difficult. It's not a country where those monies are clearly accounted for, not least if the money is not taken directly from the Consolidated Revenue Fund. And the critics of the wedding are saying that, come on, even if it's not taken from the Consolidated Revenue Fund, they're going to use their status as president and first lady to raise money, which they say under the country's anti-corruption law, whatever money anybody receives, if you're in public office, and if the amount goes beyond $100, that money must be disclosed. But it's not something which has been implemented in Sierra Leone, so hence all this furore. But others are saying it's just opposition crying sour grapes, and that if they were in the president's situation, they would have done it. And the president saying, it's my private life, it's my money.
Not so private anymore, though. Umaru Fofana, thank you for joining us live from Freetown.
Newsday on the BBC. She died terrified and alone.
All right, family them. So now don't hear Mr. Umaru Fofana in report. So Mr. Kutubu, just for summarize what Mr. Umaru Fofana they say, he talk about the concern about the president being married, where the status of the country right now. But something that we talk about the state, because plenty of people in Carnegie, excuse say, well, the president for using your money, which some people will argue say no. So that come back to a question who posed. The president, now a state person, or as a state person, because as a president, a state person, but he will do a private occasion where most like this. First of all, may I just ask you, then I'll come back and break some things down. You feel say as a state person, he go able to do something private. Over to you, Mr. Kutubu.
Well, this is exactly where the question of the type of the conflict of interest comes in. Okay, no matter what happened there, the president, because he married when in a president, he get for use the panoply of the state protocol. Anyhow, you look at, for example, the states now get for pay the security around them for ensure in safety in the place. The government of Salone now get for be at that cost. The people them will go get for work now they place and they for either do the setup or do this or do that. They do that. There's no way where the president will come tell we, looking at we, honestly say, everything 100% is going to be borne by we. No way. Nobody no go buy to that. Yes, it is possible. They also go financially go contribute to whatever. So the question of whether it do in the private part in Kolamo or in a moot point now, because as long as he in a president, the panoply of the state protocol they at his disposal. Anyhow you look up, and that's not a goal without the financial resources of the nation being applied there. There's no way. Let I tell you, the legal of security itself will go surround the place. Now the taxpayers and go they take care of that. Anyhow you look up. No way not the way the president will go married, they go say, okay, in the higher EU premise, private security people them, not to Salone security now, not go. So part of the thing again, we therefore be very honest with ourselves. Part of the expenses at this way and at this way they are so that the citizens they will be at the brunt of. We just don't know what's percentage of the citizens, the young contribution here by way of the taxpayers. But I must tell you, just because of the panoply of administrative protocol they use, that might mean the citizens inside it. Then that begs the fundamental question, okay, at a time like this, at the time this way, the president, they come married in order to, because no way other way go say guess a quiet married. The only married will be quiet when you have gap na go na registry. No, na can on a house. Na can on a house. Just you get one or two people that come, or even nobody not come. But as long as one person can be not to quiet married, Danny. As long as one person can, let alone the state, and we all in an age of social media, we see the sort of crowd. So now, if we move that point against in a private marriage, knock that off the place anyway. It could only have been a private article away after they come out of the church that here we have the kind of house, nobody not show up there, and they are true. But once you get more than one or two people, we can so the only thing about how ostentatious it was, how opulent it was, how extravagant it was, that now we get for quantified, and that remains an academic question. Back to you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kutu. The thing is that, but Kuti will go away, I think so go for dissect right now. First of all, last 2 weeks ago, this whole thing was a lie. So that brings me first with Neka talks about Kuti for can unload right now. They get for being a quick question. First of all, you get plenty of people on social media right now where they act like an agent of this government. That this song already proves these people are liars, they not get no contact with this government. Most of them people are when they call themselves, they get a network or they get this and that, then they're on social media, then part of the administration and all this nonsense when they talk about. This don't show they not get no clue what's in the going on this government at all. 2 weeks ago, when this thing come out, people that talk saying a lie and they lie. People that this like propaganda. Next thing we know, the Ashobi come out, the invitation them come out. And people begin to talk say, oh, this is not APC people ain't doing. Again, everything where they go on and put up on APC because most people not even get the clothes in the gun. Luckily for we get a first lady way in a spokesperson for himself. Ain't ready for anything that ready for him or not. So I will ask the team make a better complete for with the audio, the video of the first lady, it break this one out to people then. Then I will tell you now what happened after that now on social media. So I will ask the team first lady and tell you on Valentine's Day, where will first lady come and put this one to the public in your way influence it, you go tell the public. Over so yes. So now we see people will not see it, make them see what in the first lady say, then we'll come back.
You want the way we meet, you want the way we meet, we wake up when they're bad. So they're bad people then. Now God them or roots them one until all the good people are. So here, we take this Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, they say, is a day of love, and I carry for sure a whole lot of love. And as I stand here today, I have a very good reason why I should be celebrating my life today. Because for the very first time, now, I just give you a few statistics that this country, for the very first time in the history since we get independence, for the very first time, a Muslim woman is the first lady. And for the very first time, this Muslim woman, when I do the first lady, now again, the president of the whole nation asked him again and say, will you marry me twice? First lady not get married. So I get reason for celebrating this Valentine's night. I really want to say, please, because I know say even before we move from here, a whole lot of people will say, you don't invite me. You don't invite me. I beg, no vex, not to all man and remember, and not to all man.
Okay, so Mr. Kutu, you see that video there? That video, I did the first time come now, you can't talk, say, yes, the president asked him for, say, like, he married them again. And I know the first Muslim woman where the president asked again for marriage. At that point, the argument changed again. And people then talk, say, well, this is just going to be a private thing, which means they're just going to register no more and sign the thing in kind of oath. But the question is, well, what are them they leak the letter there? Because the first letter we send out to the Power Back Commando. We then drop on our social media for people to see. Then drop the invitation there. People go see them. And when then drop the Ashobi, so people go see them. But then when people begin asking now, say, well, the timing again for like I go put this out. Most of this will go on, not from the APC camp come out. Most of the arguments and most of the disagreements are from SPP camp. I talked to plenty behind the scene. But the point now is, first of all, I want to debunk some few things there. People that talk say, well, they married. The man, my president, he get right for married. Nobody knows say we president get right for married. The man gets all the right for married at any time you want for married. It's the right day. But again, look, we ask the question. If you're not a statesman, if you get for married, it fall on the states. We get with the people them. Now, for the next 5 or 10 years, the way they will we, not a part of we. It's a part of them. In family, a part of we. Now that make even in wealth, even though now I'm not saying money the whole day they perform, but continue to take care of in traveling other things there. So there's a lot of questions there we need to ask. Where you come to the president say because the first lady not for involved too much because they're not vote for the first lady. There is plenty of people that involved now and so much. Now we involve the president himself because in the plan of the country. In the man way, anything where you do, it falls on Salone people. In also live in a state house or in office, you must carry a state motorcade. So everything we do is the title fall on as a state. So you know they wake up one morning and say today me a statesman, I get the state duties, then wake up another day saying what today I feel for be a local post civilian. You're not going for work that way. That's the title we then give until the day where you say time done. Like we honest by Coma this right now. Then you can do anything you want for doing in life, not anybody in business. But the day where you did that power ACN until the last day where you understaff to somebody else, everything what you do get for the with the states. Even the money talks on your money. Yes, it can be your money, but some people they can't give you gifts. So people look for find corrupt way for puts them. Then favor and they get for fall on the state as well. So again, I go pass on to you take about me on things that were seen here. Say this whole thing, then start and first as a sham, try to play this game, work. They what they do, then begin to up on social media, forget the attention, then find out say the reaction was different at that point, they already know the arrangement. So there's no way there wasn't any turning back for them. They just go for work at 25 baptism. Whichever involved that I get for involved in the Catholic Church way, eventually then get for camp for fight battle and clear their own name. But so many things they happen now. So, but maybe get you on point about the things that we don't state and what you don't take about the things in it.
Before I go about the road back small, that gives some historical and narratives now about private weddings versus not a private wedding for anybody who finds himself as head of state. And they bring 2 countries then. And they go to Salone. And they go to Captain Strasser as head of state. If you go married, na Roxy, instead of a private by he just grab the lady and they go to Roxy. Well, we not see this kind of hoopla. I know say President Bio are aware of the fact we Captain Strasser will go married because they all be in the NPRC. But we not see this kind of a hoopla with the around that so. Also, I go back to Nigeria because Mickey left for do something in comparative analysis. I go to Nigeria. General Yakubu go on then, he was head of state. And he be married at the time when war in at the country. Now he go married by Victoria. It was a big wedding. Everybody said, John the cow president, that church you go, it was, and like I said, the state protocol in the disposal, letting it with. So, in this kind of a saga, we will find ourselves. A very, I'm glad the way you painstakingly go through the talk. Once you're not a head of state, this is exactly the argument they put. There is nothing private about you. And you correctly talk up. You are only a private person when you don't demit the office. Like, and by Koroma, what you do? Nobody they look at. He go talk from January to December, and I know say they talk. Because whatever they talk, not to state policy, Danny. But any pronouncement on the part of President Bill, not a state policy, Danny. Now make we go back again because all they talk about this marriage, when they talk about this marriage, when they juxtapose them with other things, say for just try make sure say we hold President Bio to the fact say he no go today. I mean he no go demo. I mean he no to pick okay today me na president, but you know let go do this. I mean a private person. You know it doesn't work that way. You are president today. Take go until 2023 when the citizens they go back now the polling stations them. Through the validity of the sanctity of the ballot box and go decide if they will renew a mandate or not. So everything what they do now is state concern. There's nothing like private life. So anybody that just dismiss with contempt. He is the president of Salone. Okay, he is the president of Salone. As soon as you say I'm a Julius Madabi, they say the president. And we talk about the president of Salone. It involves everybody in integrity and personality and everything lying on your shoulder. Everything what the president of Salone do, whether we in a Salone no, we know they do now we president. Whether we vote for a more, we not be vote. As a more for me, Dr. Kane I mean support. I never supported President Bio. Now everybody know my opinion on that. I don't shame for tell anybody. I never supported him. But for now, he's going to be accepted as the president until 2023. So everything he does, he got for revolve around that thing is say, yes, the president. So again, knock this year off. So will be a private art color. He go, no, private art color. Even when Captain Scassa go do now, Roxy Billy will just take enough good. Still not to yet. So now they two no more good, but still not to be a private wedding done it because he did it as head of state. He was head of state. We go my Victoria and medallion na Roxy. And that went for General Yakubu go and also we go marry Victoria. We go marry them. That was the head of state of Nigeria. They go and he be married even with the war in Nigeria. So what you get for focus on now, like I say, no, knock off whether it be a private wedding or no, knock him off because the man is president. If he began to private before resign, when he resigned the office of president, they say, when the man not to president anymore, he will not. But as long as when the dynamic had used the word earlier on, say he employed the full panoply of state protocol. That word it mean a lot. If people don't understand what it mean, okay, the entire machinery of Salone government media at his disposal, formal security media, everything else will go add a call as president. Now the president of Salone media that church day. Anyhow, you can not to be just any other person. The same panoply of protocol will be there at the disposal, and the same panoply now be there at the disposal of your wife. So don't knock that off. Waiting for really there now, waiting at the financial expenses, if any, where the citizens they get for, but that we really need for.
Now that's the balance, Mr. Kutubu. The whole point is that when the administration said we are here to fight against corruption, I think they catch themselves on the way, realize, say, whoa, something is wrong. We've already go into this. The point now is that the president, first of all, if in for the state's wedding, we know them for supposed to allocate a budget towards that. The 2020 budget don't come, you know, get nothing for do with wedding. So if then they allocate money now for a wedding, that go fall under corruption. That go fall under investigation. So that not going to happen because if the finance minister will take money some side and put another wedding day, which we know no people even an allegation, but Lord assumes if that may happen, that's a form of corruption. That misappropriation of fund because that means it don't go take money now other office or somebody may don't allocate fund for put into this wedding. So they're not going for war. So now that's changed the agreement now. Then change them say, well, no, this is not it is private pay. Well, private pay. But the point now is that somebody get for people and get for give money to the president. For we don't know how much the president worth. We don't know in net worth. We don't know in firstly in net worth. So no matter what in state fund get for involved now, because if we not take security, then clear and we want to take the state money, people want to invite. But putting away go for fall into states. You know, so because of that, they try for cover this investigation, making all come in the long run. Even though even the way if they never go investigation, what's the new documentation that you get for reports on? So that don't for take a month. But maybe we don't understand. Maybe we understand one thing. We know they have to talk to the president of the right for married. The president all the right for married, but it is supposed to go through the right channel. Because we say the president is not just an ordinary man. This will be a state wedding wherein all Sierra Leoneans will be part of this wedding. We will provide everything for the first man of the country. Now, so it work. Not a thing where you just grab and make a money on that way. No, just say no. The man is a statesman for now until he left power. If you want for doing your own private union, if you don't wait for in a power, they're putting the next president President Ahmed Tijan where he left power, then he married a second woman. At that point, you're not getting nothing to do with state. It is private. But as long as you occupy that office there, it is nothing private now. In fact, even if you use your money, you don't know how much of your money you use.
Let help you on that. And they come again with another example because when they talk about state people there, when they go to England, the marriage of Prince William, anyhow you look at the taxpayers and everything, that the other column. Yeah. Because in that part of the political establishment, okay, the marriage of Prince Henry, now the state Nigeria that cost the state spend a lot of money there. Even though then your family, they can't put them, but the state spend more money there because again, you talk about security, you talk about all that thing. So what thing we need now for do since President Bio, he may not come with this say he run a government of transparency, accountability, and all that thing. What thing we now need now for let him be honest with we, especially so when he get commissions of inquiry them where they look into people, the activities them, where be their office, and then for level with we for tell we the citizens almost this way they have cost the citizens they need for tell we that all this is part of the transparency, this is part of the accountability. We are not holding him for the wedding to the wedding is not the issue that got the man get the right for marriage. So that will not even argue that to me a moot point. We're not even going to argue that. And we're not going to bring it up anymore. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. Waiting I will bring, waiting at the state EO take now. Waiting is the state pick up now, waiting at the tabs the way pick now. More even again, not flip the coin the other way. More say the state not put penny there. When you talk about a place again, accountability, transparency, and honesty, a place where bribery not for take place. The president here will give you a list of people that will donate, or more people that influence and donate. Is that that famous one within America now? So quid pro quo. In that kind of a donation, was it meant for a quid pro quo and all that? So these are all the fundamental questions that we will need for the ask. And like I say, if we run a government where a premise on accountability, transparency, openness, and all that, the president is accountable to we. As long as they, and luckily, you said in not come, President Ahmed Tijan made sure when he was out of office, then after they left the Mrs. Patricia Kabah on dialect, they got soy for her, they got back soy for her, they got back to soy for her. He wait first, when he come out of office, we don't need go mind. So whatever I do, nobody, nobody any explanation. Because he did it in a private capacity. He was no more president, he was just a gentleman, Mr. Kabah. But as long as President Bio is is flying the green, white, and blue flag, everything he does that is concerned to the citizens until 2023, when the citizens will go back and reaffirm their faith in the validity of this sanctity of the ballot box, either by electing him or by rejecting him. So back to you, sir.
Well, I mean, like I said, there is nothing wrong. We all want all with presidents, even for what we knew vow. If you not made the state involved, therefore don't just sneak out. They're going to registry, or they're going to church them too, or just a few family members them. Then go do them and then present them after the wedding. That's it. We go no citizens are just ordinary vow. You not get nothing to do with celebration. You not get nothing to do with them here. But when you unfold a bigger event like that one day, it get both implication. First of all, you don't already get the country in name on them because this was an international news. You go on any other blog around the country, the president of Sierra Leone will be married again. So this is not got nothing to do with just an individual. I get for do the whole of Sierra Leone. We didn't advocate for the right thing because we want to let the country change. This is not about party business. So people don't understand the difference. When you want to do them the right way so that it will come out fine. This will not be a nationwide wedding. If they do it the right way, this not to. First of all, President Bia is not just an SAPP person anymore. He is a Sierra Leonean president, not a president for SAPP. He's a statesman. So whether you know SPP, APC, NGC, C4C, the party is not important anymore. Now the nation important. This for them being an occasion for cover the whole of Sierra Leone. If they been doing the right way, if they been come out and state them the way it's supposed to be stated. But because of work that way and people and say in the myopic way, now make the negative thing and come out. But it come out so many other ways. Now let me take the next look at this thing here. President Bio was in a month or 2 months ago in the UK. What he mean say? He tell the people of Sierra Leone say, believe in the process. I understand when I pay what they go through. I know say things not easy for when I write right now. Be with me, we work things out. We go before. If President Biemi don't put some things in place where we all don't begin to see the country, it don't come out inside that small hardship. Because we all say they work hard. At that point, if you don't see everybody go jubilate with her. It is the message that you send. Like what I can say, don't listen to what the politicians say, but pay attention to what they do. Now, income into play. Now that makes so many SLP people we are behind the scene. They don't let this waiting to go on because it's the message that the president is sending was wrong at the time we do. People talk about the time and say, well, this is not year 2. You do year 4, year 5 for complaint. Then get for complaint, not to the year matter. Now the status of the country at that point. So if we want to compare Salone to other countries, them, but continue to look at as the president, a guy for married at any time for married. But the president was also in a person different from everybody else. Any individual can marry any time you want for married go a young way. It don't matter because it's private. Ordinary person nobody care about you. When it comes to a president, one person this where everybody confide in you. Now the only person will console the whole country. Say, listen, things can I understand. Even though we know say they pay you more money than everybody else, but you ward them and your action means a whole lot to the country as a healing process. Now that make plenty of people behind the scene, which gets to the next point, the hypocrite business what I don't see, where it just overwhelming. The point is that plenty when they come on social media, they play this wedding behind the scene, then they vilify this one whole thing. But most of the government, when they close to the man, why we gonna put the man down and say, we understand, but now we see how we do this. Forget finding starts in time after we start in work, can come in on folies. We're not telling the man that one before in face. Vietnam, we are the same. Behind this. I don't call names there right now, but we know them. Like I love the presidents. When I vote for Naya, I put in the face Naya and tell the truth. I know they hide them. The truth is. But putting away on my rights because not doing right. But if you don't work for the man, you don't around them. Tell the man the truth. Tell them the truth. Say this is not the right time. But they go tell the man before in face and they marry. They don't say that the right thing. Then they come to we behind the scene. Then begin to complain. The point now is that the invitation now wanna leak come out. Every time they go, but wanna leak everything out. Una name the leader. Una act like this everything okay that in face, but behind them back. They call a people can't tell us that they want tennis. Why we cannot tell them at that point? So again, I will hand them over to you about some of them people are around the president. What's not their role?
Thank you so much. You don't open this. They can't want to open us. Let's see if we can take the caller first, quick sir. Go ahead and take the caller, and then we'll come back. Mr. Tali, go ahead and take
the okay. Good evening, caller. Sure, we'll do that. Good evening, caller. What's the name of the call from, please?
Hello, good evening. This is Nabasi Kamara, long-term flag bearer, aspirant of the All People's Congress Party.
Yes, sir. Mr. Basuta, you take on this topic tonight, sir.
Yeah, I want to tell you thank you for this program. And I think people are very much impressed for come and listen to the commentary and the presentation they do. But let me go straight to the point. My own take here is, of course, not the right of every citizen of Sierra Leone, whether you're a president or not, forget marriage at will. But unfortunately, it is the timing. And the timing, when you look currently within the happen at the country, the poverty level, the suffering, and somebody will ask himself, see, if this is the right time to make the president take such a course. And this don't create a lot of arguments all over the world that a country where don't subject under the canopy of poverty. Now the presidents go about for lavish in the area of marriage. Now let me come to the point where Kutubu they put across that well, we're not be able to quantify now which now the taxpayers' money will come into it. Well, I want to tell Kutubu say yes, we're going to quantify that. The arguments were in the put on now we call an intellectual obstacle to calibration. So that one in a big what I don't talk so for listeners the way they talk. In other words, we can feel say there are certain things we need for measure. We can measure them based on the kind of data we don't already get because we can able to determine a baseline for when we assess exactly how much come into this. From my own and expertise, and I'm not say about 75 to 80% of the money come up from the revenue consolidated fund. Now the people taxpayers' money, now they fund this particular marriage. 75 to 80%. This is what Basi Kamara is saying, and I stand by that. So the issue here where we get to take into account is how then we don't go for cover up this so that they will say, well, where this now private something from a own pocket, in commot, now from the madam in pocket commot, he get this money from friends and whatsoever. The problem is now waiting we call the collusion fraud from the taxpayers' money. There are times their money then can able to get them from the taxpayers' money where they don't report officially. Then can pull on pattern where make them extremely difficult when then they audit them for making able to detect that money commodity. But people like we will get the wealth of experience, we can able to reveal all the things that they are. So what do you want to say at this moment? Whether they say they're private, because we know say this is not a private, we are a good viral, BBC come up, they use it, assets and every other thing, they don't become public. So at the end of the day, President Bio and the administration for no say they get to be accountable for the money they ask for. And so if we will understand what we call the subjective probabilistic analysis, how for we check anything and the way of eating, you know, we can aim for bring everything to book. So no matter the expert we bring on board, we self also an expert for able to bring to the nation exactly how much money we utilize from the consolidated fund. So I want for a lady here say this will be revealed, you know, in the future. So thank you very, very much, and I wish you a good luck.
The next call, please.
Thank you very much. We got another caller. Then I will go to the. So, good evening, caller. What name you said the call from, please?
Hello, caller. This
what name you said the call from?
I call from Houston, Texas.
Okay, go ahead, man. What time you take on the program tonight?
Yeah, I tell you now thank you. I tell Mr. Kutubu thank you. I tell now thank you for the contribution that they make. But I believe say some contradiction they can inside because we get for realize, we get for know the different doctrine. And President Bio na Catholic, and the Catholic faith they what they call convalidation in the canon law. What means say as a Catholic you get right for do you vows. I want to listen to or to read back waiting Uma Ofofana, the BBC reporter, waiting is state in press release. It said the president decided for renew in vows yet again after he got married with a Muslim woman na a UK several years in a civil ceremony. So now this is the first tool for try for clarify. And President Bioleka, they say, that a public figure. So the marriage, me not they in favor, me not they talk in a private thing, not a private thing, a public figure. The president is a public figure. But they go to the call low key. Now make where you study law or you study literature, they go to the call diction, choice of word. They go to the call low key. President Bill, as we say, now one old president, but none of we not see any other head of state fly any other side or the dignitaries then for come attend the wedding. That's when I say the president is a considerate president. On a low level compare things then, not to politics tendencies. Who also see President Koma in Peking married doing austerity after the mudslide and after the austerity in the country. Nobody not talk nothing. This is a president where they try people that say they fly, if they go other side they pass. If President Bill want make this lavish wedding, like how they say, if I don't invite more than 30 or 40 presidents all over the world, whether for fly go inside Sierra Leone, they lodge in a hotel, they expense, they eat, they do other things. But now an inalienable right of every man for marriage and for renew his vows. And Sierra Leone will get 4 system type of marriage. They get the Muslim marriage, they get the Christian marriage, and civic marriage, and the other type of marriage. So Fatima is a Muslim. And for let them decide for renew a vow, I don't see nothing wrong with that. And if the president in a country don't decide say, well, me I want to live holy life. This me what here, I want to renew my vow. People that say remarried because they go out of context. People that even say Fatima, they say I am before they say I will na the church. Not to Christian. The woman na Muslim. And if a man the dictate where they don't also watch the documents where they is great the Archbishop Henrietta Bachas puts. Now the highest order than the highest post in the Catholic faith in Sierra Leone. Except they get the apostle, the Papa Nocio, and the Pope, we're going to overturn this marriage. So it tell you say by in statement say, by in press release say, they don't investigate and they don't find out say the first married president will be married not to church, not to sacramental marriage, not to Catholic marriage. People that they misconstrue several things within this marriage. Now a low-key marriage, and the president considers it enough. And that makes no head of state or other people they come.
All right. Well, so, yeah. Make I clarify something quick.
Yeah, we don't.
What do you make about the low-key marriage? That one I will talk about is subjective stuff. What do you see low-key? So it is subjective.
Yes.
You understand? This is subjective. And when you come to the Catholic side, Mr. Kutubu, we don't show them everything. I don't tell them inside the Catholic, because the Catholic, we don't talk about everything. They say they're not blessed, then go bless the wedding. So because of that, then say give the president to go ahead and say yes, he can get for marriage. So we don't talk about that just now. We don't say get for marriage at the Catholic Church of that. Pass somebody get for camp educate with more. But in terms of the amount of what you see out there and say is a low key, to me, I would say it's not a low key.
Correct.
So it's subjective. The way you see it is a mission. And besides, as a statesman, maybe they say in wedding a state property. So which means involve we all, whether they agree or not, this is our own business now. Until left power, we all business. So you might not say I'm wrong, but somebody else might say I'm wrong. That don't mean they're not supposed to talk about that. This is the difference we get in Sierra Leone. Because somebody say I'm wrong and I don't say I'm wrong, people we don't agree on the same thing. Every President Kuma and we're in Peking wedding, people that will say it was wrong at that point, at that time. So somebody in a way, in a close supporter to the president will say no, it's not wrong. But again, neither person not wrong. It just depends how you see them from your point of view. I hope say I will try for that side for you, sir. Okay, so let me get the next caller. Good evening, caller. What name else say the call from, please? Welcome to the show, caller. Good evening, caller. What name else say the call from?
Yes, good evening, CEO, good evening, Professor. This is Nabendu, they call from Kansas City.
Auntie Bendu, welcome to the show. What can I take on the show tonight, ma'am?
Okay, my own take on the show here is I don't want to let people they misunderstand the fact say President Bio na a public figure. I don't feel say anybody go there against waiting President Bio want for do. We go willingly and supportively be at him beck and call at any given day. I don't even want to go into the fact say, oh, whether it been done divorce or divorce now. That technical part, me in particular, I know they look into that. Waiting me they look at as the papa of that nation. With waiting they go on. Now we ask we safe, say, now the right time this for everybody they cry say they go on dry. Don't we see what we see on social media, people then don't take that and run with them. They forget the fact, say, there are people going to bed without a meal. And somebody where they don't already married, if in web tell and say, now this I want, he go say, you know what, I understand this, so, but you know what, they go on right now. No, we take care of things then first. We can do this later. This not go send a good message. That is all I am saying. It just be like where Barack Obama been there na power, where the country been go south. People then come out, the motorcar company then come out, come say they want bail out. He asked them how they come. Would I flying in with in public jet? It's private jet. He say una go back and can like una can like bigger man. So me they talk say he married, nothing no wrong with he married. But the timing not wrong. The timing wrong. The timing is absolutely wrong. Let we say Fatima Bio and Mother Bio, them people them that they support that wedding, they 100%. But the waiting the message where it is saying now the same this for we all rally around them two people and they and glad for them where everybody else they cry. Now me don't question this. I know they're against he married. He can married. We can support them. If you have been getting invitation for he call me say Ben I want to can this married. I go say I left the invitation but me people then they suffer right now. I not feel say this not the right time, Mr. President. Now that's me they say. No, we be honest with we safe. No, we be honest. No, we left for politics.
Thank you very much, Auntie Bindu.
Now that's not me own take.
Thank you very much. You make a very, very important, and at that, in fact, the point is now, let's go when they act as somebody's president, and they tell you, say, tomorrow, this president for lost election, and again, for be the first person to begin come attack, and the same way the president right now say everything right too. Now, then people, and you go for be afraid of the hypocrite when they come, then they fan beer you back and make us say everything all right. Well, then self they complain, say they know things on the go right, but just because of the not mean well for this president and the country, then they just push and for them do anything and for do. The reality is that they self know something going all right. Most of them know that they not saying all right, but you know what? Then just one for because of personal feelings. They feel say some have say young feeling and then so the government they want, and not also the same mistake with APC make when they become so complacent and not listening to Salone people and not respect them, and the same mistake that themselves they make right now. Then when I get the guy for listening to the people. Not to all things go for good. As a leader, you go for sacrifice for the people. Something what a leader want for do, you go for take back and say, wait till I consider me people and your feeling, for I consider what they go through, then I go make me judgment. Now that makes you a good leader. You can do anything you want for do. But at the end of the day, people that say they get them ballots for do anything you want for do them ballots. So
of the nation.
The same way you go tell him, I say right now, well, do what you want to do now, president, not on your business day. And the same way that voter back will tell you back, say, you know, because at the end of the day, then people, some people are not fool anymore. Then they pay attention. It's the same way APC take them for granted. It's what's happening right now. People are not listening to the people. So over to you, sir.
First of all, that time we Auntie Bindu, one thing where I like about, when she's really a professor, because when she talks, she very measured, he hits a point, and it makes sure so now all of you, of course, we bring back at the same time. Let God continue for bless her with that kind of a wisdom we get for be very objective and reasonable and straight and direct. The collective tragedy went on before contemporary Salone today. Now what you call this army of psychophants them and praise singers them, we surround leaders them. We get people that way they work with leaders them, where they're very good at telling the leader what they want to. You not get anybody where you go to say that people are there, they have muster the courage of conviction and fortitude for really look the president in the face. So no bar is wrong. You know to President Bio no more. I'm glad we don't inject this element in that. We go back to me, a very good friend. In your attorney general, then go mislead and say he writes for Lady Sack Samsumana, the chief law enforcement officer. We're ready before telling us, no, pa. Look, the conscience not serious. But what you do in enabler, we lead us the bad today because of the fancy carpet baggers that will surround them. The label people them singing a name. There are a lot of things where I don't hear people in the talk about President Bio. Where at the I said, well, okay, So next year, when I don't actually tell the president, for example, not even talk about this travel. Not going back. President Bio, sometimes when they do something, you also they take a barometer, they look. President Bio, for say you want to say, they say people are complaining that they travel too much, and this they cost the country too much. Then they are okay, all this travel, I bet you don't win Canada country. President Bio, you want to talk, say you don't get nobody there, you don't get cabinet ministers, and we get the cognitive ability of the intelligence or the capacity for represent you every sign that you get for go. Every sign that you go get for go. If you not go, nobody not go. I'll get callers them. Come back.
Yeah, so get 5 callers then. So we try to get some of them callers. They may say we go for here the petition side as well. They'll say the people them way. Then feel say fair. Good evening, caller. What's your name outside the call from, please? Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name outside the call from?
Yeah. Good evening, viewers. This is Nabiki Kalon the talk.
Yeah, Mr. Colon, welcome to the show. What now you take?
Yeah, we will take now. I want to concern in waiting Mr. Kutubu and you the talk on the TV right now. The show. Salone people. Yeah, what is wrong with President Bio in married one? Since that man get power 2018, they oppose that man. Whatever the man do, they criticize them. Is he the only president who ever rule at the one on the wall? Why will not go give the man chance? When I give him breathing space in less than 2 years, when they arrest that man, when they do all kinds of things, the man decide for remarrying his wife, your private life. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Don't focus on something the way that developmental issues them. Water, light, good roads. Why would they focus on that man he married? You see? Why? That's unfair, man. If you want to use VOS with the president, you go marry 2 man.
Answer your question.
You go marry 2 women first. What they make you president of Salone, you go marry 2 man. You never go man. I know. Kutubu way there America so they get minister, the chief pass all man. You see? Don't learn for respect people in private life. That man,
Mr. Carlo, the vice president don't have a private life. That's the first thing. Second thing, we criticize them because of him promise. They didn't promise to make for we. Thank you. We talk about we need road, we need water, we need light. All them say we need them because if they don't promise, we not give it. So for criticize, we get right for criticize them because he promise we say where he come. Most of the thing he tell we say for do, he not do them it. So we get right for criticize until besides the man married, the man married. He married, those person not married, he already married. So this is a priority right now.
Former President Roma rule enforce them, nobody not criticize them. He ruled for good 8 years, nobody not criticize them before they begin to criticize them. Why not go give this man chance? Why not they put pressure on this man? At times we can imagine, because I'm in the man, not to come out.
Well, that was that. In fact, first of all, Mother be not to Mende. So this one is just belittle and just that don't show you mental way of thinking.
Yes.
No. Your way of thinking that don't show say your way of thinking. First of all, this one nothing to do with time. This one nothing to do with time. So no. As far as you don't go to the Mendes, you need to forget about it because you know what? I talk to you. So me on board and Lord and Mendes is administration.
Man get 5 years for
me on board and Lord.
Man get 5 years
for your sister. Now your man is administration. So this is nothing to do with that. This is the point we get at Salone. When they criticize you, if you're not able to answer the question, able to start the criticism, no go find something irrelevant. First of all, President is a Mende, he's a shadow. So what's the for the Mende people?
Married wife as a Christian, as a Catholic Christian. The man decided for married a wife.
Let me get the next caller, please. Because this is just let me put some of the next caller. If you get something tangible and valuable, present your argument. We're not going to table now. This is not nothing but the try.
Take the next caller.
This is the problem here with Salone. If you never argue, nobody not to be president. President before he say when I criticize him, not the right thing. Because we come now, say want to be president. At this point in time, they don't lie to me for too long. They don't lie to me for too long. When it's doing an alignment position, they take for a ride. You don't pass that stage.
Take the next caller.
What time you take the call from, please?
Mina brother Steven, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. What time you take on this program, sir, tonight, sir?
Yeah, I think they will not be for analyze, and I know I want to sound like when I said they foretold the line. Like I don't see the whole thinking about. I can understand how this man they come out, a calm wearing, now a supporter, come with an independent mind for adding your contribution. We're coming there again. Like let me just come. I don't listen. It's Kutubu, They say they might use state apparatus. I wish I can understand, but now one thing I know when we do the comparison, Sierra Leone to other countries, here people are paid hourly. Sierra Leone, they pay them monthly. When they pay you monthly, your details are not limited as to what everything for do. Anything you are called upon to do, you have to do it until the month or they pay you. So if the state security show up and for go on or waiting they go on, they get for paid at the end of the month. And they are, like I said, the duties are not limited to doing what more than put them for do now. Then keep them a part of the stuff, and so the president day in any occasion. Then for there around it for honor that. Again, look into the thing. I don't know, like I said, the two questions I will go for look at the timing, the timing about this thing. Is it actually the right time for the President Bio or go into that? Well, I don't know. We can do and both. If I argue from the point of an opposition, maybe the time is somehow appropriate. I can understand because of. But again, I want to go for understand that country. Would there ever be a time that country there's never been a time where me used to done. Some of I'm a very young man, but there's never been a time where Salone say this is the time this all man look okay in the country. There's never been a time. Even America are always people into economic shambles and other stuff. It is like that everywhere. Okay. And I put it in consider, but they think about the resource so the man put. But at the end of the day, I feel say this way they take us. It's not about the gossip. Here, here and there, the pettiness, they put because of bitterness. I can understand, But let me sit down and find a mechanism through which we'll be able to evaluate and estimate how much resource was used there. It based on that, the public will be outraged or appalled as to what happened. But we know the restraining self for sit down and find out how how the elaborate nature of the stuff, we don't see. I don't know, like the man who maybe for some reason, like it's unbeknownst to us, for the simple fact that whatever if they would do man and born Peking, then go for go Christian and the Catholic Church, and some of the rights of the Catholic Church, they go Christian in Peking when you're not married, and you're not married through the Catholic Church. So we get to look at certain stuff, as to what's in propel that man for me to go into that. We know, like I can understand what people say, we get right now democracy. Everyone gets say whether a Christman, a senseman, with the carry, in fact, the rules about democracy, is a majority carries the minority along. So whatever they say, okay, but I think we're going to take time as to how for going to this talk here and there, build up something very much unnecessary. But like somebody rightly say, this thing when we said watch I've never seen any international delegate honoring that going there, and not see people in the fly go honor that, It's kind of a low key something. And again, if we go back to stuff like that, it has been done, like somebody rightly say, President Nkrumah, at a time where much more things are much more grievous than the situation now in honor and Peking marriage, and then say they want that the state privilege, then don't want the state privilege, and what they don't do, Jacob Zuma don't do, and the Queen and Peking just come on marry in England, and there's no way in the constitution we say we possibly as president, for honor such solemn duties, or I don't know privileges, So we have to look at that as well. Maybe put the blame games, this is not a big stop. Now we just don't take a make like. Anyway, I don't say the sound determines the time. Thank you very much, and I wish I had more time.
No, you can call back. If you call back, we will give you more time. You can call back. You can call us as much more time as you want. Okay. And thank you very much for that contribution. Let me get the next caller. Good evening, caller. What name you say the call from, please?
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening, caller. What name you say the call from?
Hello.
Yes, I should not come in here tomorrow.
Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. What name you say the call from?
Oh, my name is Fofana, calling from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, welcome to the show, sir. What name you take on this topic tonight, sir?
Well, the reason I'm just watching you guys show, the reason why I call, I heard all these people, most of these guys that talk so much crap. I believe that majority of them, they don't have anything to lose in that country. People like us, that's here in the state, we're thinking about building clinics, apartment units in that country, and then we are losing. We don't have no time to go and do those things. It's just a big mess for us. And we hear all these people saying all this stuff, and it's ridiculous. But it's going to come to a time that we're going to bring most of these people.
Yeah, I mean, though.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, speak a little bit louder, please. We cannot hear you.
All right. What thing that they say is, I everywhere there when they interview some of these guys with and they talk. I believe that most of these people, they don't have nothing to lose in that country. That's why then the talk says, okay, yes, it's okay for him to get married, but the time that he get married and everything that he was saying that he's going to do, he didn't do nothing. You know, people like us that is here trying to go and invest in our country, our people are suffering from a place to live. They're suffering from hunger. I just came from there. My dad passed away. I took his body, buried him, and come back to the state. I just came from there 3 weeks ago, and I saw exactly what is going on. So some of these people, as I said, they don't have nothing to lose. But what I want them to know that if they lose this election, we're bringing them to justice, my brothers. And you guys are doing a good job so that we hear everything that is going on around the world. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, sir. Let me get the next caller. I think about 7. We'll bring them all first before we come in. Next caller. Good evening, caller. Any else, call from, please.
And I saw exactly what is going on.
Hello?
So some of these people are...
Yeah, what name else, call from?
Hello, hi. Mina Mohammed, they call from Maryland.
Mr. Mohammed, welcome to the show. What are you going to take on the topic tonight, sir?
Me on topic where I want to talk about tonight. I just want to give example with all them callers there where they call and talk trash, right? If you get your papa they can house every day, wake come work. He talk say he no get money. Your papa not able for make una eat for 2 months. Then your papa grab one day no more. He say he dey make him birthday party. Una go glad for that party, una dey picking them, which means papa be dey keep money in a corner. Me saying that President Bio, I not get no problem for letting marry Fatima Bio. But look at the condition where the country they run right now. People and they cry. School picking and they cry. Una one time me say President Bio no say people in the cry of the country. For let Fatima Bio they make videos say for they dance they happy. Whilst other people in the cry not getting for it. Now he slap now with the Sierra Leone and them face. Then for make and wash, they go to Gambia, I go out in Gambia, brother them a musician for can perform. Now a cost to the industry. Now a shame for let some Sierra Leoneans and the Canada media. They can back President Bio, they talk say, no left that man. Who they pay President Bio every day, even when they don't wait they sleep, they pay her.
Just a point of correction, caller. Fatima Bio not a Gambian and Sierra Leonean, and Salone and Bonham, so we clarify that she's now, even though in Gambia,
okay.
Okay.
Well, me get video with Fatima, they talk say in a Gambian, low left that party. La don't go me on time.
Well, you know, so we for most of the people
with all these issues when they happen in our country, the people in the Canada media air, they talk, they tell we say President Bio get a private life. If the President Bio wants a private life, you know they convince people they lie but they destroy the economy, they end up that in West. That's totally, entirely wrong. That money the way they use for this lady that's so. We get Chris Mandem. We get people that when are disabled, we not get signed for sleep. They can use them money then they for take care of them. That don't show clearly say President Bio don't care about the Sierra Leonean. He only care about himself. This is me taking for today. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. It's a caller. Get the next caller. Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. With name also the call from, please.
Mina Edward Mara, the call from Philadelphia.
Mr. Mara, welcome to the show. What are you going to take on the topic tonight, sir?
Yes, sir. This is the very first time I listened to Voice of Salone and the views like we over 160 and counting. We can get hot topic now, so it can be like 33, 40 and stuff like that. But this is 162 and counting. That's for just telling us, say, Salone people are interested in this topic. Please, when I give you a chance while we talk. When I extend the program, whatever I did for do, this is a monarchy. Okay.
well, now 2 hours. So right now we just passed the 1 hour, so we'll get some time.
Okay, thank you very much. And Professor Kutubu, you now married, no history. I want to talk to you first. From the happening of things. Now and Momo don't get the power, so we make Momo mess the country like I mess. So that's just, conclude the theory that a general not fit for be a president. You find out the president not even know what they do. Why you think people like Donald Trump, they say shit on countries? These are shit on habits because we don't know with priorities. You know what I mean? If you watch the president, it's like somebody where they don't put one side. They don't even they show emotion in his face. It's like you don't know side there. We need to pray for this man. You know what I mean? From the very first time where Fatima Biogo video, other head of state them where they eat. Now I talk say this woman no watch her. They don't put this man on side because it don't now a new law for Salone. We don't get priority. The president agreed to this, and it's like even one for day. When the service they go down, see say this guy is not there. Something is wrong. So I want to give chance to Salone. I'm not fool. If it's not a joke because I'm the area, social media, the president they married this and that Friday and stuff like that. It's not a joke.
My brother, let's just come in quick. Let's just come in quick, my brother. Give me 1 second. The reality now is that Fatima na a average citizen, even though I first lady in all the role not just ceremonial. So if anything happen, the president and I will hold accountable, not to the woman. The woman getting right for do whatever I want for do. The power, if you accept and it's up to them, they will be able for only accountable. So I just want to clarify that Fatima. We blame her, but not because in get for what you want for do. But the man, what the man do now, we responsible. We responsible. So go ahead, my brother.
You not get no right for do what you get for do. You get for act responsibly, just like any other head of state they work. See Manley and Trump, they do what you're not supposed to do. In office, in fact, matter of fact, they get an office of the vice of the first lady, where they go and do charity work and stuff like that. That's stuff that they want for CM Pan, for happy man, bossy man. But it's like now that Anamomo style make the country fail, and the president they listen to me, trust me, from what I don't conclude today, now that woman they run the country. And what you say, because it's insecurity, they kept we all in trouble. Okay, we're not dead, but with people and dead. And this is Salone they talk about. History not for repeat himself. This is the 21st century. We they beg. We don't we pray for the president. This is not normal. Oh my God. You know what? I just want to calm down. We are beg when I give you time for what we talk about.
All right, brother, calm down. Calm down, no vex. This not national discussion. Now make with the talk. If I love we talk the issue, we will disagree in so many ways, but at the end of the day, if I love just talk the issue now, as a brother and family, we go at each other, they will let it go. So thank you for the call. And if you want to add some more call back, and I will definitely add some more. Okay. Again, Lord, take the next caller. Good evening, caller. What name most of the call from, please?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, caller. What name most of the call from?
Yeah, my name is Gumbi Musatunyaya. I'm from Philadelphia.
Good evening, sir. So what are you taking the topic tonight, sir?
Yeah, my brother, I just want to say something about I don't take really for do with the Archbishop because they don't be say Salone, we don't lose bearing. The people that who feel for the look up to them for the give the moral advice. It looks like they all don't mix from politics. Maybe they expect from the Archbishop for let it write a letter away and for advice. The president on behalf of the nation for say this marriage not timely. That if we forget about this marriage because as it is now, the economy, all man they suffer. Would I vote for mother or would I not vote for mother? all man is suffer in the country. I be the expect Archbishop Chamba Charles for talk that one day. But he said, in other one, he write a letter where they justify this marriage. Even when in your own letter for justify the marriage, it defeats in your purpose again. Because if the Archbishop tells you he calls Francis, when I be the former woman, he asked him, but the marriage one mother didn't get. Then the woman they see the context say he and mother they be married in a church. They are not the same reason why the Archbishop before legitimize this marriage. Because that's not a protest to the marriage. That means mother before don't go back and seek divorce with Francis. And make sure say even when they talk say mother don't take honors or mother they take care of Francis the pikin. After they talk mother not the pikin when mother born with Francis no they na mother out. They all the outside the pikin and they suffer. Then the Archbishop deceive we. Me na a Catholic. I baptized and confirmed way back 1981-82. So then the Archbishop he let me down. He don't blemish with denomination of that country for the sake of politics. I am ashamed of him. This na real sacrilege. The Archbishop did not try at all.
Well, according
even for the sake of the people, if you don't advise the president that this marriage is not timely.
Well, no, law be real now, my brother. The Archbishop not going to tell the president when for married and when not for married. The only thing that he on
job. No, but before advisor, listen, man. Archbishop yes, just want to na South Africa. Where things will go wrong, not to be in business, but he stood up. He stood up for the people. A religious leader for always stand for the people. Now that's my name.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Let me get the next caller. Good evening, caller. Say the call from. What name? Say the call from, please. Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. What name? Say the call from.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, sir. What name? Say the call from, sir.
Yeah, this is Ali Mansari. I call from London.
Yeah, Mr. Mansari, welcome to the show. What name you take on the program tonight, sir?
Oh, thanks very much. Well, actually, first of all, I don't listen, but the first thing I want to take on BK Salone. You see, I want to let BK Salone know, right? This is about Sierra Leone. This is not about SLPP or Mende. I want to get them declare, you understand? Because now you don't sound like the way you oppose or when you say something about the benefits or the importance of your country, it's like straight away you're very referred to an APC. We're not to APC, some of we not live for BNGC. We're not Salone party, we do. Anything we're good for Sierra Leone, and we do support. Like this man, I'm already into the meet up on so many platforms when it comes to 98.1, DOS, AYD, all the time we see the TI for do, now for defend President Dio and the SLPP party or in brackets, Mende. Me know they look forward to this Mende. No, me I look forward to the Union. What see with the tribe? Okay, first of all, Mother Dio now with president, now the papa of the nation. I mean, I'm glad the way somebody make one funny make some kind of example of the papa of the housemaid party. The president now, President Dio now we own papa. Whether the voter or not voter, now the nation don't select. Right? So we look forward to President Dio in the decisions the way they make. So not to private life. When there's not anything like private life where when it comes to ruling Sierra Leone, anything way they do, we only look forward to see what they do. We want to know. Right? He pass for go set for go do apart from toilet. Now don't go left no more. But any other thing, we want to know what they do. Because it gets so many promises that we don't make for we. When we look forward for they provide and produce for we. Like some of you are businessmen in that country, they know what they cost you. And we know it's in business for how we right now when it comes to how the Leons they fall.
and we continue for pay tax, our business will fall. All them tell the money, we say, you know, we know. Right? Nobody knows the problem with the gay married one. We 100% support. But just like what you look at, it's too untimely. President Bio for don't look forward to how a country they within a nation, even life safety provide, water provide, economy just the fall. Over 50 years, they don't beat people money currency. All NCI the border with the see with the therefore expect good. Yes, all which they come up with the marriage. That tells you how happy and excited you are about chocolate the other day. Say when you woman be a chief advisor. Now let's say they expect forget. Baby, na married or married, you understand? No, we knew we vow because I want to set the record. Fatima Biona, I'm always lack attention. Honestly, I'm always know from UK. She's a very big attention seeker. Yes, for saying married, doing first lady and all these things. That's what she's looking forward to. Because there is nothing wrong after on a corona power and go renew a vow. Nothing wrong with that. But let's look at the situation. If you get love for Salone, get love for this. If you don't look at the situation of the country, you can take short decisions. But I don't think any advice that they even they work. It's like what you want to do, now they do. We all see. President is like not even listen to anybody. Here Fatima be waiting, Fatima be also listening, they can pass the decision. Very sad for this. Let God make you continue for pray for at least see the light. Otherwise you will continue for suffer like how they suffer too. I'm telling you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Now we come in, and also we go for give more callers and more time, but we say come in small analyze and then we'll do some analysis that we will go back in. So Mr. Kutubu, we don't take several calls them. I will ask you for you start for all people on call. What's in you want to take about the calls that we don't come in and then you analysis before we come in.
Thank you very much, sir. And thanks to all the callers. The problem like where we start earlier, where I talk. The tragedy we don't before Salone, where we get leaders and we get people them around them, they either just tell them what they want to hear, or two, they tell them just because the preservation of oneself at the expense of the country. Then get this belief say if they tell the president something they disagree with the president, then go lost their jobs. And so what they don't do, they don't become enablers. Okay. This president, particularly, I don't watch her. I believe deep down at me, I believe say, is either this man or they listen to nobody, or you don't get a small cortege, small clique number, where they don't build the kind of a balloon wall around them, where now waiting they want to extend. For example, no actually when the president actually must say he don't spend the time that the country say, but you know what? Shaka Stevens was never my fan, but now one thing I will credit Shaka Stevens for, the initiative they call meet the people talk. One take your grab them up with you so you go to this place in the country. But the only way you get for know what to do and do. One say go sit down near the people there. Get the feel. Most say come out today, you come out. You go to play like Matter Boy. You know the people that were glad he said the president not come, una all sit down so. Then they tell you what they feel you get. But as long as the way you there in that waiting at the country, you then at that that balloon wall, they don't build them around you. Now only waiting, you enable us the one let you know now you go or wait the next to remember you know that you don't fly out of the country. For example, there was one triple president you make out of the country. We take today and look at Aska who said President you come on as Salone for go address a defense academy in Nigeria. When you get a minister of defense, you get a chief of defense staff, you get a high commissioner in Nigeria, you they come on as Salone, so they go address a defense academy. That says it all. But you don't get people that will tell this past the public. Some of them visit there, so it's not necessary at all. Look that fellow within Tanzania. Mogofoli or whatever he call up. You say I got the Gallivant up and up and up. No. If you don't care, you don't tell we say, now so the country they now make you don't hold commission of inquiry. You don't do the but you actions them. Obviously not they dovetail. I mean you pronouncement they wait to the top and you action and are two different things. Two different things. Now make we tell people is we not get for live by your intentions. Like, oh yeah, you know what, President, you get very good intention, that's fine. But no, not they live by the intention. We they live by what to say concerted, honest effort them, when they bring tangible results them. What the President you need for do, he really now need for make sure say the people that they got away in a Mateboy, they got away in a Assembly 17, they got away in a Motutuka, let you understand say the votes that will make is done at State House, not to the Secretary General of the United Nations, he vote could make it on you. Not to waiting in Quintel and Buckingham Palace. No. That guy waiting at a place a day. We not get a square meal for day. Like, so he now need for begin for engage the citizens in the country. He really now need for that. Spend some time with the people that they elect you for. They're not elect you for let be a leader for Africa. No. Let Africa take care of itself. You take care of Salone. Take care of her. So now so me go sum up all the that this attitude of benign neglect when it becomes so adequate as a result of the enablers them where President Bio get where people they not get the cognitive, we not get him with most of the courage of conviction and fortitude for really tell this man the truth. Now in the make this man they look so bad. They look so bad. President Bio within this less than 5 years, so they don't come for be very honest. It really look too bad. It look too bad. But there's nobody who's going to celebrate here. So thank you very much, sir. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kutubu. People that make them hear some points them, so make a help for break some things them down. One thing I like about Salone, we can always look for push the goalpost around. Where we say this one, when they hold him foot, say left me, where they hold say left me for the beginning push around. Like what I said at the beginning of this show. For us, where the thing come out, then talk say they married not lie, this not propaganda, not fake. Then can't find out say not to fake, not true. What happened? Then begin talk say, well, it's not just a renewal of a vow. From a renewal of a vow now, we don't see like a big wedding. Oh no, they not. Who's they pay for this wedding now? Oh no, not so. There's a whole lot of things say over here. First of all, this thing was supposed to be planned. If not, the way they want to do it, we plan. But again, it don't happen. People talk and say, well, the man can marry anytime he wants. First of all, President Bio married. First of all, say this now something new to it. They go marry somebody. They may not get married. This is not just something where they come up with, where the woman come up with, because that's the first thing. Where the man talks, well, the man asked me for marrying me again twice. Well, if you want for married twice, that's the question. What that means, this is not a priority. Because you don't already married twice. This is like a fun. Okay? If you're not married before, the whole state will come behind you say, as the head of state, you need to get a first lady. That is a priority. The whole state will tell you, say, put, because as a president, even the state, they require you forget your wife now also. Because you get for take the functions them out. You get for take the ceremonial functions for the government for the country. So if you don't get, let me say, president like Mandela when in an officer wife die, the state will first and say find somebody and marry because the state need a mommy. Where President Kabaya wife die, Patricia Kabaya die. The state even ask and say you need to forget the first lady. But that's the you say, well, it almost close to the time for late left, so you're not worry about that. So it's we talk about priority now. So which means if Fatima not be married, then we got another big question: was she a legal or official first lady? So some of the arguments that they make, it will tie one herself up. The simple things are simple is perception. The way the presidents do this thing and do now the perception now we look at. Just a couple of months ago, he says not acquired, he says not acknowledge people in suffer the country. He said we know say they suffer. So now if you can make them kind of wedding there, they don't here just because of fun, but at the same time you tell them say, well, when I be out with me, you cannot say suffer. What are your message you send out to the people then? What country then will tell you say you're out of touch? This is not the easy one make most people and vex. People in the car will make a APC profile. This is not about APC. So my friend SAP people now go back on our info, run a social plan on info. When I say people don't extend the customer make cost to the minister the older the forum passport. Even some forums like Fatima be another people do things in the forums them with my cost. So this one shows nothing about opposition. Everything for do the party. It's the leader. I mean the people that say within the party say but couldn't agree to her. Secondly, this thing said a message about wanting leadership. Well, let people know what for talk about. Leadership is the problem now. Okay, for Fatima, she's about 39 years old. She's young, so it can do anything you want for the right now because it want the attention. A young woman, you want to enjoy them. There's nothing wrong with Fatima they do. If anybody at that age, they get all right for doing. She's 39. Now the only things you get for enjoy social media they now they want they want a celebrity life. So this is the time she want to exactly enjoy it. You as the president now your job for put judgment in place. Put on that and say, listen, I understand as a wife, but no, we watch the situation of the country. Because my message, this is the undermine the president's message. This now make plenty people not they get to not understand. If you they can't tell me say, first of all, the president they get full pay. He's getting paid close to more than $30,000. But he turn around and tell them how feeding family say, they are with me. Believe in me process. I the time for making better. Just hang in there with me. Then you turn around, begin doing some events here. Tomorrow on birthday, next thing at this, next thing at that, all taking the dance party. What's your message you send to people? This is the point. I don't care about APC or people. Who cares about that? I care about your message. This is what you told the people of Sierra Leone. Say, where I can power, me young government going to be a different government. All I got to be showing me that APC, they can't put an end to it, they happen again. Then what do they see now? You don't can't take on to the next step. Then people for talk. The party beginning for the party picking, you're not going to stop them for that. But the point is that we don't finance, we not get good advice to them around the government, the president. Plenty people know the advice and we for students for advice and not the work. But that make it's white man party, they get something called protocol. They put protocol around the president, any woman. You see, yeah, first lady, not also first lady, you go, all country first lady they do. Salone now, you're not going to stop them. We don't have protocols. So we don't see a protocol supposed in place. Advisors therefore come to you and talk to you, say, well, no, assess the situation. There's a lot of things that's supposed to be in place. They happen because you know what? Plenty people they lie to themselves. And when you talk to the truth and burn the APC, like say, if you be APC, who cares? Who cares? The same person that jump from party to party, they vote for the many. So who cares when APC is SPP? Nobody don't care about that. Who care about Salone as the first place? The politicians not take we people for granted for a long time. At the end of the day, President Bio, Fatima Bio, and the whole family, we get for pay for them for the rest of their lives. As long as they don't come through this channel, the President Koma woman that accused active man, pass it go jail. If they will prove and say a thief in the country, it go jail, they will seize him, benefit him more for him. If not, they'll go for pay all the way to the end of his life. Same thing with President Bio. We left power, we stick for paying with all the way go take them now. So these guys are statesmen and stateswomen. The actions then reflect on where the citizens them. So what you then do, we say get it, if we not like them, we get for talk. You're not going for fit you now, but we get for talk. Now what we not the talk make we end up with what we did so today. The way you talk about and say you talk too much, we want to choose a tune at once. So let me get back to the next caller. We cannot say we get plenty of them and then we'll get the priority. Then we will come back and analyze some things there. Good evening, callers. Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. What any man say the call from, please?
This is Ali Bango. The call from Maryland.
Yeah, Mr. Ali Bango. Welcome to the show. What you take tonight, sir?
I'm here to take tonight's show. I just want remind you about what we discussed this morning. The WhatsApp group. I hear one caller just call and be careful about you and Mr. Kutubu say, we got Mokuti for talk about, we got water issue, we get this for talk about, I just want to let the caller know no more say, one force, just like way the talk say we got Mokuti for talk about, that this the president for understand say we got Mokuti for put in place. Okay, let's take and see, they not take no money save the finance. But even the money they donate to them, so they would, if the people will get stressed, we get single at arts, therefore do better thing with their money than they die and go spend and then pay up for married. People that talk say the man of married, the man of the private life. Nobody not be forced to go down for like and run for presidency. So if he left all that together for being president, a father of the state, everything that happened now continue responsible, whether good or bad, they're responsible. And I just want, again, I encourage you what to say, for those who like this, not easy, but I keep on also, because me, personally, you can get arguments where I see, like, when you kind of station, also, the people in back come against, like, say, one other people, like, as you know, me, a one-sided supporter, and I can always, I can like the way you can talk, your energy you get, you can put Salone first, but people are going to understand, say, the president, our president, not a one-side president. And the way they talk about tribal, you can't talk about tribe. And I like the way you answer. I'm saying the president, even not to Mendema. And even if the president amended himself, first of all, if I understand, say, in a president for everybody, if I put in tribe behind him back, or put empathy behind him back. Do everything for Sierra Leone. Because this are the tell you whether I like it or the color they like it or not. This marriage resolution, today will go support them all. But this going to affect them presidency. Any time they go for go, it going to affect them. Even if you win the next election, it going to affect the presidency. You know. So I just want to let you understand, see, the particular mental, for doing this kind of job where you do so it's not easy. It take a quality, it take a time and confidence and resilience for doing and keep it up so brother. That's all I got.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Somebody make a laugh and say blame social media. Well, yeah. Well, we take it for social media because some people may see they're untouchable now they're touchable. So my way to politician they want to right now. Now it's we do the come with it. They want to go anyway. So Salone power for better. Power Salone the better by God in power. So let's go to the next caller. Good evening, caller. Attending outside the call for please. Welcome. Good evening, caller. What's the name outside the call from, please?
Yes, this is Bindu again.
Yeah, Auntie Bindu, welcome. You take me.
I tell God thank you for social media because politics no will ever be the same with social media. But that's not another story. Until we take the party lenses off with face, then we go see the light. Okay? But waiting me want for say, the final thing we me want for say tonight, the president will make a promise to we. Say it will fix the economy, it will fix the education, it will fix social service, water, light, food, medical, welfare of the people them in order to do that yet. So there is no reason for them to celebrate with them. I wish them well, but me not see any reason for them we all the way we best suits for the day for go celebrate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Bindu.
Now go to sleep. A madman now go to sleep with his house on fire. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Let me get the next caller. Good evening, caller. With the name outside the call from, please.
Yes, good evening. Let me turn down my set.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. What are your take on tonight's program, ma'am?
Okay, yes. Good evening, CEO. Good evening, Professor Listener Fadima.
Oh, Auntie Fadima, welcome back. Go ahead and give you first. Until you just come to tell us more about Salone, Mama.
I didn't listen to the conversation. But I want for, first of all, wish them luck, wish the president and the first lady. Well, I'm trying to, hold on, let me turn down my set, please. I think I'm echoing. Hold on.
Yeah, the echo. Go ahead.
Sorry. Yes, I'm echoing. Let me turn down my TV. Okay, so yeah, we don't come out Salone. I just come out Salone and say hi to all. Happy New Year to all the one that way. Nobody know hear my voice and see me. But I mean, Salone Tranga. And this is the worst time ever. The people that will travel go free town. A whole bunch of people are complaining. This is the worst. Business people they complain, sell not day. President Bill get right for married. Nobody will take that away from him. But in a Catholic, he get for do the sacrament of marriage, holy matrimony. That's not a right of a Christian, a Catholic. Okay, he get right for do that. But the timing of the things the way they happen at Freetown is so insensitiveness to the people that are suffering. Fatima, President Bill, their family, his sister, make a 70 years birthday, I think it was November or December. In brother picking or whoever married in December, big married. Then in February, then talk like 1 week, whatever they call that thing, Valentine's, and then 1 week later, they make a big wedding. There are people that are suffering. Not that he don't have the right to marry. We wish them well. He get the right because as a Catholic, he gets what do that sacrament of marriage for let be right with God. Now he's right. We cannot take that away from him. We cannot take it away from him because it is his right as a Catholic for do the communion of holy matrimony, for do the stuff of holy matrimony. But the timing is not right. And then another caller made a comment which I want to comment on, because there is something that is not right here. Because Umar Fofana tweet this morning, he talk of the marriage, he talk of, say, the ex-wife, and I quote from him, this is now Umar Fofana in tweet. He said, Bio's former wife claimed they were married before the Catholic Church were not divorced, where divorce isn't allowed. Therefore, the church says it has found no evidence of such marriage, which and then people say with financial difficulties in the country, critics say it is a lavish ceremony, but the state officials say it will be a low key. Okay? First of all, this woman don't contest the marriage. These bishops, everything is politics. Therefore, we hold on for clarify and make sure. But they say they don't get record of her. But this woman, they claim, say, they're married in the Catholic Church. And in Catholic marriages, the marriages, they're not allow divorce. Because it happened to my mother. My mother and her husband, where they married my stepdaddy, for the woman and the man don't divorce, they don't separate for long. But because until the wife died, me stepdaddy cannot marry my mother. When the wife died, then, because they're not allowed divorce, they separate, then he married my mama. So it happens like that. So if this woman don't claim, say, hey, mother, we don't married, and in the Catholic law, is this marriage legal now when they don't rush for mate? What thing are they rush when they not be for wait? When they not be for wait. You understand? So these are the things when people then, the country is divided. The country is divided. You will not say Salone divide. Salone don't divide. They have party line, down tribal line, and people see it. People are suffering. Yes, it's their right to get married. But then it is our business as citizens, because the things that when they go on in the country, some people look at like insensitive. Then some people say, oh, well, now in business if you are married. But then with people, then they cry. And it don't look right. You know, in the you will get your right, but not mean say because you get freedom, every time you for act because you get freedom, you go do any kind of way you get for do. You get for think. And that's what they say, where are the advisors around these people? President Bio, yes, I'm not saying you want for make it right with your God. Because me, I take him that way, because he's a Catholic. But is this the right time to do it? Or can we just go do it low-key in a small ceremony where 5 people lay inside the mass, inside the church? You know, let we not do them big yet, we go do them big later. Because sometimes Fatima Bio wear white, all women wear white. But, you know, the timing, for the way where the country they go, the way where the economy the way where the people they suffer, the way where things not they move, it's like with a reverse instead of going forward. And then with this, and the Bio family, 3 consecutive, like within 3 months or 4 months, they don't make big celebration them. While people then when they sleep angry, like how some caller they say, while the hospital then they were broken, while people then they die now in hospital, while picking and they go school, they're not able to get the quality education where the government will miss them because the system is still rotten, the system is still not working, the teachers are not getting paid, the conditions of services are not good, the nurses are not getting paid, people that work, I mean, it is a mess. And then for do this, it is beautiful to see her. She's a beautiful bride. She's a beautiful woman. But she wants this. But is it the right time for the people? And Fatima Biobi don't make a comment before that she said the grand drive for me said. As a first lady, you therefore know how to talk. Because then mommy said good talk na in pool cola. President Bio get for learn how to speak to him people. Because good talk na in put cola, you can able put cold water for something with the fire if you sabi talk and if you able reach out to the people. Let not take, I not see other people then at the line, but I don't them want add to what you award. We are not APC in yes, you get APC, you get SLPP in a VOS. I want to answer the one where they say VOS. I don't hear them say VOS now. No, we are not. You get some supporter of APC when they can, they dominate the forum sometimes. We know that. But we are not APC. We try for being the center, for try for bring.
No, Auntie Fadima, not at your head.
Yes.
If we're not APC, so what?
You know.
Not at your head. You know, we're not here for validating.
No,
we're not pleasing validation.
Them, but we have to let
them know. No matter what you do, they get for find way for play this game. So that we're not even getting the attention with them.
Yeah. We were there, everybody were there waiting and call with the try for waiting said. So, you know, okay, let's just you know, that's all I gotta say right now. I got to say down there right now, but you all are doing a good job. But we wish them luck. We wish
that's okay.
We pray,
we get for not the young problem that one. Would that be APC or SPP, NGCO? Who cares?
You know.
The point is, we now the president don't promise we say for do. We say hold me foot to the fire. That's all we doing. We do job for young people. We want the politicians. We don't care about politics. Now, until we say you want the power, and you may know what you don't book the country. You may know how far the country the backward being. You say you want for country responsibility. And we can. We just do what we need for do. If they don't say no, they open.
If you may send,
let me get the next caller. $30 on Fadima. Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. What name is the call from, please?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. Good evening to the show. Welcome. What name is the call from, please?
Anybody from New York? How you do, sir? I don't know about it.
You know about Mr. Igwe. What are you want to take on the program tonight, sir?
For me, the country right now, Mohammed is very, very sorry for now. We have to be careful how we continue right now because it's about us all. You know, this since we fought we don't do so. If we not be careful, it's will be a big problem. I remember when President Bio Canada UN, believe Fatima Bio get his own security out. Then magic out human and also again your own security, you know. And the marriage issue back again. It's sorrowful. It's very, very painful. Salone, we get beaucoup with them in promise. We none of them work for the past 2 years now. That 3 years they kind of power. So the free education need to work good, the Lungi Bridge, the life system, the price control. A lot of things they with the affect say a lot of people don't know about. And then we get people who support this TRSO. So how will country for better? Like put on the West TRSO, people that put country first before the political party or the tribe. But so long as we don't put with tribe and with political party first than even the country. I mean the country they sink. Because they elect people and because they belong to the tribe, we need to verify them, how much they don't get, what they don't do, what in the background, what they give them position. Then make with the suffer so. And God need to ever change place until we decide people will change for themselves. If people are saying they don't make their mind and change the leadership, Salone is there for more than 50, 70 in change. Now we people for change their behavior, change their character, vote for people they don't deserve for worry. You know, our president is good for 2 years, he talk about marriage. And all the promises we make, you know, none of them it. Not. And we get people where they support and back again. So how can we go before? At the moment we oppose the president, people think as enemy. Say they get not opposed. The moment it's the reality support them, people about where they support them. And I make the problem. We know they talk the truth. And what's not the truth, that can go before. President Bill now people in election who may rule the country because they move APC because they say the country will go the wrong way. Now, from the frying pan to the fire now, Salone go beyond every day. You know, I don't know if you put married today. It's very shameful. Shameful. We all believe our traditional wedding. If one married, maybe after in time, we married the woman, no problem. But we get problem to go on for that life fertility, the free education, plenty things. Even for unite the country right now, we're not doing it. President Bill was trying how to unite the Sierra Leone as one. Now the country is divided. You don't see? People from North, don't let people from the South. The South don't let the East. That continent ever go before until we all come together or we put the country first. If you see today America developed today, England, because the people who found the country, they stand for the reality, they stand for democracy, they stand for the country, not belongs to the political party. Like America, so me they support the Republicans, but I know what they do, we can talk against them. But some of the moment they support the party, even the party they do bad, they never stand for telling the truth. The moment we put the country first, we all take a lot of the only country will get for fix. That's what we do. Because we the least people in. But once we not put the country first, the country never go before. I'm telling you, brother. Everybody can run thief and go. Thief and go. Just like
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Barry. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Barry. Let's get the other callers in because the time on the between now. I'm not getting the next caller. Welcome to the show, caller. What name you say the call from, please?
Yeah, brother Steve again. I'll be on call just now.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, but before I have a talk, I think before this guy talk, the Umar Abi talk, he give him much more time. I don't know if they have.
Well, now one of the presenters them. Now part of one of we presenter and viewers. So I'm sorry about that. So
yeah, but now privilege like a geographer according to everybody. If they talk about good stuff here, and that's what they deliberate on. Okay, coming to the topic again.
Sir, we
I think President Bio now a victim of unfulfilled and overdue expectations. Let's look at the history of Salone. When I don't know, Mr. Kutubu is an elderly man. I respect him so much. As I said, he don't stand a lot of test of time. In terms of Salone politics or whatever. But most time in a Salone way, people then say it's all right, things are all right. There's never been anything like that. So somebody, this is something where we don't do from 1960 something where Shaka Stevie and others they all become together. Men can rule later then divide. Power struggle begin. Meeting take then subvert or on a minor boom. A commodity brother kind of same thing. Shaka Stevie can take over 20-something years. Get to Momo. Continue to NPRC, where they don't purge and eliminate all the rogue politicians them. But again, they sit on the big one and go instrumentalize them, then jam they together, boom, they hand over back to the big one, So like we Salone don't be like when a victim of unsuccessful sustainable developmental policies. We never get sustainable developmental policies. There were people that are going to talk to right now understand, things are hard, this, that, I understand. But everywhere, Salone, I can understand. If America said things are hard, what about Salone? It will be much more worse, But like this might just come now office in 2 years. In 2 years, it don't meet. We are in a system where they don't polarize system. We are in like I don't know, but if we go for be joining, I feel say we go for restrain some. Another sense to anybody from not talk anything now. We can talk now democratic dispensation or anybody can talk. But like I feel say, I don't know, but like I feel say the plans of all the previous government they all now they don't be they don't prepare the ground for let things be how it is. Also ever come. I'm telling you, ever come right now. I see somebody can you elect for the deputy because you know why you bring the points because people that don't stay you are in they come with policies we're not sustainable. Where then go? People then can't in a power after 11 years. At the week where then go, let's go. So that tells you it was not sustained. To be sustainable something. They just don't know more. So like these guys are all just rogue. They are all just rogue coming after. They all just rogue. All don't know we don't cover. They all not rogue them. Because if somebody not go just come where Obama left. Where they get a long developmental sustainable policies that we put in place. Where Trump come, no matter what, even Trump crazy whatever they do, things are still working. These are the kind of things we go for look at. We go for maybe we try for look at and guide will lead them towards that. And we go for judge. We say because they don't pre-wire, they don't pre-condition, they don't condition who one car way. Like wearing somebody car way not of your heritage or your kinsman, you never be happy with him. No matter what they do. Then I make you go see a Salone. We put in northwest he come out, go like SFP. Somebody come out southeast, go like APC, so like now we don't make the way serve, So coming back to the president being married, like I say, the more we look at that, we go for look at that with some, some I don't know, we go for be sometimes be much more independent for look at the thing. Is it wrong for that man? Sometimes all those people that they do, so they are just mere conspiracy theories, Like for me, like I've been mentioned, I just know, possibly by the look of Fatima Bio, she looks like she is pregnant. Possibly, they get for Cambon Peking and not too distant future. The Peking get for taking a Catholic church and get for Christian and
but he has to be a question surrounding that. So because of that, one woman they vilify, the woman evil, then they go and make him have somebody talk that. I think that's uncalled for. I know that's like that immature statement, and it sound a bit malicious, So I don't know. This is the stuff we go for look at, what's in this thing untimely, what's in like untimely, then waiting at the time. What if you say you are appropriate for that? Would there ever be a time appropriate, considering Salone, considering what they go around? What's it make untimely? What's it make the man for do? I want to give some time, bro. So we got to look at that. And call back, sir. We got
to
the
time and nature of the store.
Yeah, let's go to the next caller.
The elaborate nature of the store. But we don't know it. It's just here and say, she say, here say, this, that. All my job jump into conclusion. We don't know.
Let me go to the next caller, please. Let's just answer this caller quick. First thing I like him because I like you way to put your points across. But so for just as you say, because Salone suffer all the time, so that means so for continue for the accept suffering all the time because it only happen. The reason why make they suffer now because of we allow them to see how it happens so no for talk make it happen. Now that make people suffer. Because literally do wrong thing instead of telling them one way in power, we clap for them and dance for them and lie to their face and they do right when you do wrong. Today, now make the suffering to continue. We continue on, you say they're not supposed to do it, but because of bad leadership, and up to this, they will not see nothing will change that. So we get the right for come out and talk. Secondly, people talk say, well, the timing. Well, the man just come less than 2 years, and they ought to say, well, less than 2 years, but not it's less than 2 years, why they do all the celebrations and all that here. So again, you have to be consistent with your message. The point is now, you instantly know, say the country better. In second, we say this is a new direction. Most of the things the previous administration is doing a wrong thing, they can't stop them. So if we say the see they go around the same side, we're not going to set much again because you know what? Let's Salone better. This is not about feelings. Okay, the man is already married. If you're not been married, I want people. Now you're in the talk box. So we don't want to get belly. So if you get belly, so what? They don't already born picking. So what's that? Put that pick not born. So you want to tell me say they're not supposed to be married, or they're not be married? They're already married. They're legally married. So the picking is still not a legitimate picking. Do I get a belly or I don't born right now? They're still legitimate. So this is not a paramount thing. The wedding itself is not a paramount. So when they talk about timing, the timing is the message where you give the people and say, I know so that they suffer money no day. So now allow me to let him work, but they see to do lavish stuff. This is the timing problem. That's what they call the timing at. So if you ask me to answer the question, I will answer because the lavish thing that they do, when I tell you, say, when I say no to the ground guy, job no the team they will not give you time for like work on some things and because the time too short. But within a short time when they tell you to say short, you still do lavish stuff. So that's where the timing come in. It means say you think that what they do not coincide with what they tell we. So let me get the next caller. Good evening, caller. What name you study call from, please? Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. What name you study call from, please?
Good evening. This is FABBC radio service.
Hey, FA, good evening. What time you want to take on the program tonight, ma'am?
I don't need to wait so. Sure. Anyway, the wedding, not to the time this way is supposed to happen. Whatever they want to do, not to this time this way is supposed to happen because it's like now provocation to the people them of the message where in the Julius Madabio begin to we the Salone people them. Where tell we say, you know, say things they hard. But you know, from this we say, you know, now it will be better. Maybe watch I guess now so. More we get 5 years. But make you do what you get for do. Then now you come back again for can do this year. The wording was not appropriate. No, the timing was not appropriate. Period, because it's passed already. Anyway, the next topic. I really talk say because they can drive. I really talk say we not for blame Fatima Bio. No, na lie. We get for blame man because you know why? A good woman supposed to advise the man. If then according to what they talk say that they don't married. President Madabio will not to himself say in a Catholic. Okay? Now he grab, he go Tycola. Now country married, now in the marriage. You understand? He go Tycola, then do country marriage. So you can where you don't now, even America here. Where don't do the what is own, they don't do what they get for doing a box or whatever it is. You can go down a registry, you go tell them for say you got married yesterday. And stuff like that, they give you marriage certificate. So, why they not just go to a registry for keep them private, if not private? There is nothing called privacy here. The whole marriage was public. So, now the public interest. Now will they seek as the Relonians them. And then, what I want to say, but Fatima Bio, the word where you talk say, we're not for blame. Fatima Bio, the 28 years, how you call them, anniversary of our country. Okay? Now, intimate forefront over that anniversary day. So what do you mean?
Yes, but not to fault.
How can she think for say me not on the president if I didn't in front tomorrow they will ask me for commission of inquiry for account for things the way I put me answer. She's supposed to think. She's supposed to think because for tomorrow because right now we have a commission of inquiry. We don't know whose government will get for come inside tomorrow. We'll get for come up with commission of inquiry and begin to investigate about the whole thing. Why was she, at the forefront? Was she the one supposed to do it? No, she was not the one who's supposed to do it, but she did. So if that be the case, if President Madabio don't tell me say love be around and stuff like that, then he's to say everybody that. What if he don't vex or whatever it is, about whatever it is will be the happy at this government, what if Fatima Bio do? First mountain, what if he say nobody not supposed to swear? First mountain, now prayer for may God forgive we of the bad thing they will do. What if Fatima Bio do? He not swear inside first mountain and he call himself as a Muslim? He swear, not so be, then they pass. Now look this other one. Then they say for say they married, they just got married. What did we do a day? We knew another para. Now married na go married na what he says. Hello.
All right, thank you very much, Effie. Make I just answer what Effie tell us now. We tell us say we for blame. No, we're not for blame Fatima Bio. First of all, Fatima not a government official. So anything we do, now somebody allow for doing. Now somebody allow Fatima for doing. Fatima will not vote for Fatima. Nobody will not vote for Fatima. Fatima only gets in position because of the relationship with a man. When in your role na the country na a ceremonial role. So if it involved in official role, we not blame man, we blame the man in leadership and the people around the man. Again, I repeat this. We not blame Fatima. We don't need to blame Fatima for nothing we happen here. Fatima is in your role, it gets a ceremonial role in the country. But people in the way they are assigned to an official role in the country. So if Fatima do what you're not supposed to do or involved in official role, that falls on the man, not on the woman. Because the man who vote for, the man na info with protocols. And you get people them way that they own job that for do that for show the line where they own job, most especially the permanent sector, other people, they own job that for come out and tell the president say, no, this rule not for meant for UF. This rule meant for this person, this rule meant for that. So they're not allowed that for happen. Will be allowed that woman take over, not to the woman's fault. Not a young, a flamboyant, you want to do anything, you want the fame, you want the name. So again, it fall on the man who we vote for, or the people that would for advise them for talk say this not for work. So again, I'm not blame Fatima for none of that. If Fatima want for the anytime they consider allowance, it fall on the president in table, not to the woman in table. So let's get the next caller. Good evening, caller. What time the most the call from, please?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, caller. What time the most the call from?
Yeah, I got my article from Philadelphia.
Yes, sir. What now you want to take on the program tonight, sir?
I will respond to that guy with it say, if not now, when? Some of the stuff they are, like in a ridiculous way. Because when we take into consideration the seriousness of this issue, Okay, so that is why when somebody they stand for election, then they expect they don't marry. Which of course they don't marry. Why you want to make unnecessary distraction? This is unnecessary distraction. All this is because Fatima Bio is insecure. Whatever is like former lady or way me deal with Mother Bio and stuff like that. Whatever they go through, maybe in cabal of actress, they're not telling not making married you now you go know and stuff like that. Now that they put insecurity into the affairs of Salone, which we not go take. And nobody know except people like me. You know what I mean? But this is nonsense and it should not go on. Not a party line, not a tribal line. It's wrong. It's inappropriate. I mean, I imagine this guy can't talk to the US or London for help. Just look at it. This guy's serious. People in the suffer and they go do wedding. Lavish money. Whether don't know them do one for and stuff, it's not appropriate. Okay, say you want for marriage, for the sake of marriage. Go to court 2-3 people them and accommodate in 15 minutes. This unnecessary distraction. Now we not focus on Salone. And Tego, thank you for social media. We will continue to point those stuff out and just this is just crazy. You know what I mean? And like I say, I just hope that history not going to repeat itself. Giving Sojaman power. You know what I mean? Momon, I'm a general. It be good for the army, but it's not good for being president. We get for look into all that. Because if we get a president some way and we have the control, we have to put a stop. We really, really need to do that. Okay, somebody make mention say, so Fatima Bio don't get belay, they get for born. Well, they married because they get for Christian. What thing that they get for do with salon business? Okay, so picking get for be a sick, so salon in progress, or because you want for Christian salon for suffer for that. We priorities the now no no. We priorities now no no. Yeah, you know, like I say, I still calm down. You know, when I calm down, I would try to put myself together and but let people know they ridicule people. If not now, when the man already not married, what you want to do with married again? This is crazy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Again, I know this is not hot topic. We know that. We know it's going to be hot because anything for do politics, you for do the president, you for do first lady, you for do party business, you for be hot. By the end of the day, somebody get to talk about them and we get to talk about them. We know the scared, we know the move away. This is Salone and Salone business. That's it. Now, thank you. I'll bring Mr. Kutubu again last word. We can close it because we don't pass it to our back. But again, it's interesting. We're going for another good one next Friday. Over to you, Mr. Kutubu.
I want to thank all the callers we can today. Me, man, and a divergent point of views in our today, you know, to and from. Some of them look at from a political lens, tribal lens. Some look at purely from a nationalistic point of view. But all that night from the discussion. Now, we are advised to President Bio. Like I say, maybe me not there for discuss marriage because I'm my name. It's not to me the support, and that's the only thing. My only hope is that it was not done with the state resources, financial resources. Then I'm the only hope, and I hope it will be honest enough for really tell the nation how if money married. But what's more, me one actually put out tonight, way for go to President Bio, for let he understand say, oversee not to the elector. I already been so that common man, way then I call that. Well, we got one famous place that so we, I think me Lady Fatima be talk today. He be talk the place where people the way it's hard for human being and needy. Then people then that they go manage. Say go hit ballot paper. You can go now. All the Elysee na France or go na Buckingham Palace or kind of White House or go na Congress, State Department, Pentagon. But at the end of the day, I then got to read that paper that they get for Weaver for you. Not all them people that then done the office. The advice to President Bio, now let the citizens they come first. And the way the citizens they come first, now let he begin the meeting. If you get this time, all time for the up the air, the jets in and out, they filter for beginning the meeting people there. Sit down with them, talk with them, listen to them, and go tell you what in the go through. So tell una all we will engage. This Berlin Wall where they don't build around them, politically it's not good for them. Where if you need a job, everybody in the world be open to it. Be not everyone. Not we don't get a job now, then they say the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall not go ahead because at the end of the day, everybody that they go to back and say, so now you know we. And like somebody talk about the potential of social media. People like Shakasivis, they were lucky enough, they get out with a lot of things. Because there was no social media. But now this day, we all not been in a photo. But all see the wedding, we all see them. So when people like, boy, you know, then I talk, they talk. No. What you need for you make sure you get the internet, you get the time for sit down, and let your finger walk, you will see everything. Everything they see. So anybody who underestimate the potency of social media, it is at your risk. I'm glad my boss na social media review, Lady Fatima Savi don't come. Yeah, no say this Sunday will be hot topic. So I want to thank you again for the invitation. I enjoy everything. I mean, like KBC, you know, relax. Then Bukman they go Cambridge and Oxford they talk. We should not enjoy there. For the honest, I enjoy them. So until then, we are so nice. Thanks for the invitation, sir.
Thank you very much. I want to tell our viewers and listeners around the world, thank you. This is not Salone business. We get to talk about them. Again, me on last word, you go to the people around the president. God knows. I not sit down every day because I hate anybody. I don't hate anybody in my life. But I do this because I love my country. Some of we man enough for come and show we face. We name and put we family, everything on the line because we know so we believe in what we do. no scared of intimidation, no therefore support no party. Where APC been a power, some of it up tooth and nail for make sure say APC left power. People that would know they know. We do that because we know we expect something better from this president. Because me, one of our person, first of all, are the effects now, yeah, not just for but I effect for me mama and vote, I effect for me brother and vote, I effect for me sister and vote. Because most of my family members in SAP them vote for. Majority of them. Now few vote for APC. So each one of them votes need to be counted. And since the next thing I effect for me picking in future. Salone, I can go Salone at any time. There is no guarantee say if I go Salone, I will come back alive if I sick day or me picking sick day. I won't forget the country where they proud of in the world. For sure, anybody say my country is one of the best in the world. That not going to happen if I say they condone waiting all rights just because of emotion. I'm not going to do that, and God said not going to forgive me if I do that. The right thing is we are all Sierra Leoneans. We all support in different ways. You see in your way, I see in your way. But the reason why I make plenty of politicians and take we for granted and don't disrespect to people in the country, and because of most of the good people and set them, they allow the bad people for run the government. Then that time is over. Every Sierra Leonean voice is supposed to be heard. Whether you agree or disagree, we all voice them equally important. The only thing is that do them with respect, allow it to come out, and we can disagree in so many ways. I don't let anybody agree with me because what's our minister I disagree with so many people every day. But at the end of the day, me own job now for make sure say I go after the people that all man afraid to go after. I go after the people that all man go stand and clap and dance because I'm scared of them. I ain't scared of nobody. I prefer for die as somebody who work for and cut than a coward. And I'm not scared of none. At the end of the day, we Salone better for we all. We Salone poor for we all. If anybody are for fight for me picking them, God make sure let me picking and get home, we'll be all gonna be proud of. That not gonna happen because the system don't rotten from don't take them up. I don't blame President B for everything. But at the end of the day, when he left power, they will go assess everything. But I'm not going to sit down and say after 5 or 10 years, and I'll go talk. No. When he in power, I will talk now. If he left power and I do the right thing, I will praise you after that. Because that's your legacy where you left. President Kuma don't go. But he left now, they talk better. So somebody didn't for can pick him up. But Salone, you're not supposed to do side. Other countries are not better pass with. The citizens are not better pass with. It's just the ideology, it's the mentality. Because you know what? America better because they go after them leaders still. They don't care whether you be, when you come, then they pay you and they go after you for do the right thing. When you left power, then talk about your legacy. This is what we go for land for do. We go for land for talk. The only thing we know they allow and for they disrespect leader, for cost leader, that is off bound. You know, it costs you leader. You go for respect them. But constructively, you go for criticize them. President, be away you campaign. You campaign with so many things. You tell with so many things them. When you take it legally for word what you say. We don't see so many campaigns, but we don't see it on the ground yet. So until they begin manifest themselves, we they talk. So when I left okay for who that the money, hey, not the money we know we didn't have. Okay, but at the end of the day, when you succeed, we all don't succeed. When you fail, we all don't fail. Any judgments you make, whether good or bad, it falls on we. We all pay for one way or the other. So again, no matter what the situation, there's nothing personal now. This is strictly business. What they talk so, I get more family inside this admission than most of who now the kind of social media they talk. I get plenty family in there, but I care less because you know what? Tomorrow I want stand and pointing at this. If we tell me family in a power, I didn't tell them left in a Salone. I didn't tell them do. Where I love me family them, I stand and telling the truth in them face. I stand against APC with tooth and nail for make sure they come out because they put a blatant corruption in front of everybody, then disrespect Sierra Leoneans them. I know so I allow this administration to do the same thing. If you talk to people and say the country is younger, maybe people they're patient with you. We allow them. We they listen to you. But at the same time, you self get for tell we tell for show we what you they tell we. So again, I tell you now, thank you for one joining on the one on Facebook, YouTube. Now for the one they call, then they go for watch tomorrow or the days after when I all thank you. Again, I pray for the president, I pray for him wife, I pray for ministers them, I pray for the parliamentarians, and everybody in our government. Let God give them the wisdom and understanding. Let God bless them. Let God make them push the country forward. Let God make the country prosper, that we all go better, regardless of political affiliation. Let God bless. We want a country we love, Mama Salone. Good night, everybody.
Why do a website when you can create an app for your business for free? Yes, with TAV App Maker, you can make an app as easy as pie. It only takes a few minutes. Simply choose a design template you like, add the features you want, and once you are happy with the results, publish it to Google Play and Apple Store. so your clients can download your app. Go to TAVAppmaker.com and create your free app today.